Hello, my name is Anderson Erig, and I'm here with my co-hosts Tyson and Nick at 99.1 The Shoe Switchers. Today we're going to be going over the NFL Draft, and we're going to start with the first overall pick, Caleb Williams. Nick, what are your thoughts?
I think it's a good pick. He's clearly one of the best quarterbacks in recent memory, but I feel like he's a bit of a diva. He seems very concerned in making money more than playing well, starting his businesses, demanding ownership of the team before he's drafted. I don't know about it. He has the talent for sure, but can he play hard every week?
Before we continue, I'd like to throw out our phone number in case we have any callers. It's 1-800-BILL-HOW, because we know how. Okay, off to the second overall pick, I have Jayden Daniels going to the Washington Commanders. Tyson, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, this one was a little bit of a surprise to me. I really thought Drake May was going to go to the Commanders, but they ended up taking Jayden Daniels. I guess they wanted, I feel like, more of a run-style quarterback. Jayden Daniels is good. He won the Heisman, but he was in college for a long time. Drake May stuck with UNC for a while, so I think it was a pretty good pick, but I would have gone Drake May there.
With the third overall pick, the Patriots did select Drake May, and I think it's honestly a better pick than Jayden Daniels, but, Jayden Daniels is more of a risk taker of a player, so I think that there's either a scenario where Jayden Daniels plays as horrible as ever, or if he plays just as good as the top quarterback in the draft. Then with the fourth overall pick, Marvin Harrison.
Oh, hang on, leave a caller, everybody. Hang on. This is for what? Hello, Wyatt from Colorado. You're on the Shoe Switchers. What's your question?
Hi. Do you think you could speak a little bit about the pick Bo Nix to Denver? I'd just like to hear your thoughts about that. Thank you.
We're going to get that.
All right, thank you. All right.
Okay, Wyatt, since you're asking so desperately, I think it's an okay pick. I mean, I think some quarterbacks went too early in this draft, like Michael Penix and Bo Nix, like you said. But, it could pay off tremendously for the Broncos, seeing as they have absolutely zero quarterbacks other than him.
I think it was a very, very fear-based pick. I think the Broncos were scared of the Raiders getting a quarterback or just having not a quarterback and having other teams get quarterbacks that they decided to reach on what I still think is a second-round talent. He was much older than almost all the quarterbacks in college football, and he wasn't in the top 5, in my opinion. Penix and all the other drafted ones, I think, are better quarterbacks. So I think it was a Broncos pick of just, we need a quarterback so that we don't not have one.
Yeah.
Who do you think is an NFL comp for him?
An NFL comp for Bo Nix? Off the top of my head, I feel like kind of Ryan Tannehill. He just kind of reminds me of that kind of a player. I think that's how he'll kind of turn out in the league.
Do you know about the UFL? If so, I'm going to give you an Adrian Martinez pick here. Can run when needed and decently good in the pocket.
Yes.
Now, to end, we're going to go over the two more less apparent picks in the draft. Michael Penix was selected at 8. Wyatt, what are your thoughts? Nebraska, what are your thoughts?
No, not
That's
Nebraska.
the caller. Yeah, I think the Falcons
We're gonna hang up now.
shouldn't have. I don't think the Falcons should have picked Penix there, but I necessarily don't think it's a bad pick. He will develop in the future, sitting behind Kirk Cousins, but I just think you're paying Kirk Cousins all that money that you shouldn't have drafted a quarterback that high overall, or at least trade down.
And Nick, for the Vikings, who do you think was the better pick with their first-round draft picks, J.J. McCarthy or Dallas Turner?
Well, J.J. McCarthy seems definitely more like a project quarterback when the Vikings seem to be in kind of a win-now mode. I really like the Dallas Turner pick because the Vikings really are all offense right now. And
Okay, we're going to need to call you up there. We'll see you next time on 99.1 The Shoe Switchers.